Alright, I'm back. Eu tô de volta, galera. I had to start a whole new fucking stream because my internet crapped out. And OBS is a very well made program that kinda can't reconnect you, really. I think it should be good. I literally forgot everything that was happening in the seed, but I'm gonna play it out. The fuck's the hotkey again? Wait, is that... I can't see shit, man. Alright, I'm gonna bitch out. Alright, so this shows me that Toilet Hand doesn't have anything. Because this either has specific importance for Goron Village, or this has no importance at all. Wait, okay, it doesn't mean anything yet. Not yet. No, okay, Toilet Hand can't have something. Oh yeah, alright. I kinda got hosed here, cause there's no way I'm able to do this whole trade and dance here. Now I would like to exchange the ocean title deed. I want... Shit, it's gonna be so bad to re-grab, right? But I need money to buy that thing. I think this cycle might be a little bit longer than what I anticipated. Yo, what's up, Brigo? Thanks for the GL. Aqui 3/3, where am I? Okay, Restream says I'm doing like 2 streams on YouTube. It doesn't even matter. Alright, nothing on the toilet. What the fuck? Mate. This setting is playing me, right? There's just no way. This setting is fucking playing me. You gotta be shitting me, man. Oh, come on, no. Alright, I'm gonna basically extort someone for money right now in order to deliver the title deed and be able to do everything else I want to do. Oh, you give me a bomb bag now. That's cheeky. Alright, I'm gonna have to make this cycle last, you know, 2 more hours, essentially. Real-time hours. This guy doesn't... Dude, what the fuck did Zoe do to this? Cause... The text is summarized, but not literally everywhere. Not in every single dialogue, I mean. So whenever it's closing to final hours, the guy's like, bro, aren't you gonna, like, you know, fucking bro? And it gets me every single time, and it's mildly annoying, you know? It's just very uncomfortable. Alright, so I've been Ponzi schemed into doing the entire Zora Hall entry here, essentially. Just so I can grab this and go trade the ocean title deed. Cause it's on room key and no way I'm routing this back. And I don't have Epona here anymore. Oh, I do have Epona here. See, Epona's like, I never left. Come on, man. So, pretty sure Lulu pick is not on in this setting. Gotta pay attention to those things. I'm gonna do this the slow way out I always do. I think I saw Dodo like doing 2 consecutive attacks. I tried to do the same, but it wasn't possible for me. So I don't know how he does it. I should have inverted like much earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe like as soon as I got that Gato mask. Oh, what the fuck, man? Come on. Shit. Classic brain fart on equips. Not gonna lie, I really don't like playing these things on the edge of Moon Crashing. I think this is plenty of time, but it's just a little bit concerning. At least the Ikana Graveyard is foolish except for Song. Oh, fuck me, man. So, whatever is the main bottleneck of the seed, whatever that is in the setting, it involves having to get Deku, having to deliver that Swamp Title Deed, and then, you know, slash win. I better start writing some stuff down, because now I have Honey and Darling in Logic. And I have like a fucking 5-item combo in Mystery Woods, together with that Picto box that I just got. Picto box from Zora Cape. Oh shit. Oh, that's what I wanted. More bottles, right? So Hookshot locked 2 bottles. That's funny, man. It's really fucking funny, man. Alright, give me a good one. I don't even know what would be a good hint here. What? Why are you going back, man? Alright, I came all the way over here because this item can be a potential way of the hero. Give me that. Ah, that's beautiful. Perfect circle for a freaking bow. We are so back, gentlemen. So I guess go to Twin Islands Grotto and win. Now the question is, do I, you know, put myself inside of Pirate's Fortress first? Like, is Twin Islands really gonna have my Deku Mask inside? You know? Come on, man. Oh, that's it, right? I'm actually gonna... The beginning of the next cycle is actually gonna be really nice because I get to withdraw some money. I'm gonna have to, like, buy a potion, set Scarecrow. A lot of busy work. So I can also buy bombs and buy arrows and not have and I don't have to get a headache when going north. What you got for me, Ben? Earth to order. This is the type of seed that I don't mind what I did so far, but, you know, the margin for someone else to have rushed everything else in a better way is huge. Also, which item is alive from the Tingle? I think it's like number 2. I have this on my sheet, of course. Yeah, Twin Islands 40 is the live item. Se eu fui sequestrado, pera aí, deixa eu... Deixa eu piscar 2 vezes. Aí eu respondo, não, eu não fui sequestrado, não tem Pera aí que tá difícil de eu ler aqui o que escreveu. Não existem evidências de que eu fui sequestrado. Alright, time to buy a bunch of shit here. Potion, thanks. Arrows, thanks. Oh, I could buy bomb juice. No, no. Nada. Alright, I withdrew my water hundreds to buy my Magnum Dong. Magnum condom for the Magnum Dong. And it's time. I forgot to write down that I have fucking Zora mask too. Bro, really? Alright, so resetting time and immediately Song of Time, I think it would have been way too hopeful in order to get the Swamp Title deed back. But essentially, whenever I get Deku Mask, which I think it's probably gonna be in Woods, I just come back here, that's the plan. Exactly. Oops! Drop my Magnum Bomb that explodes just my Magnum. Dude, I was so out of the loop. I didn't even know there was a 17th season of Sunny. I got into I think I got algorithmed. Alright, the 20 rupees are foolish. Very helpful hint. I think I got algorithmed. I don't know why. Oh my god. And I saw there was this crossover episode for Sunny and some series called Abbott Elementary, which led me actually to watching Abbott Elementary. And it's a really good show, man. It's obviously a clear-cut The Office clone, but for an elementary school, but it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. And yeah, just fucking a whole 8-episode season, and I didn't even know it was happening. Because I gotta be honest, I kind of paranoically, you know, used to check if Sunny had a new season periodically. Oh my god, this is so fucking dog shit, but let's go. Like, I basically stalk the Wikipedia page or whatever to know when there's a new season. Sim, mano, assistir tipo, cara, é muito melhor assistir pelo YouTube, velho, em todos os sentidos. É que eu entendo o charme da Twitch, mas, cara... De verdade, era só o YouTube copiar uma meia dúzia de... Copiar na cara dura uma meia dúzia de coisas que a Twitch faz bem, que tem o charme, né, cultural da Twitch. E de verdade, mano, não ia ter mais nada pra Twitch. Mas nada mesmo. Eu acho que a Alphabet e a Amazon deve ter algum acordo, velho, porque não é possível. Que o YouTube, tipo, a experiência é muito melhor de assistir pelo YouTube, mas ela é meio nerfada, sabe? Ainda mais com essa coisa de... Puta que pariu, onde eu tô agora? Esse charme, né, da Twitch e tal. Oh, bitch. Yeah, I actually enjoy it. Like, for a series created in fucking... Alright, so we are just going all the way here, right? Alright, I got my Deku Mask. Okay, yeah, I got a... So, how do I solve the seed? So, okay, I essentially have these items, right? So I can literally beat the game. But I have to scout the songs. I'm even wondering if I should do woods at all, if I have to scout the song. Mano, aguenta aí, pera aí que eu tô precisando usar acho que uns 2 pontos do meu QI aqui agora, pera aí. So yeah, I was talking about Abbott Elementary. Like, it has I would say there are few spots where it has a slight touch of millennial writing. And I think I think you know the term millennial writing, right? You know, the cringe fest, Reddit humor, etc., all the variants. I think it has like such a small touch of that. What the oh my god, I'm such a fucking noob. But like 95% of the series, I think it's really good. And I think it's just really grounded. There's like one character that is kind of shit. But if he wasn't written like specifically shit, he would be a good character. But I think it's very grounded into reality, more than, you know... Gorn Village... Wait, alright, so I'm just in go mode, so what... Alright, so I'm literally just dumping, doing woods here, right? Because I'm just in go mode. Pera aí, Vitinho, daqui a pouco eu... Daqui a 2 segundos eu te dou o contexto, velho. Deixa eu anotar essas palhaçadas tudo. Alright, so I'm missing one item of the fucking 4. I mean, the 4th is a song anyway. I can beat the game. I mean, maybe I need Goron, right? Goron / Mirror Shield. It is technically maybe possible. Maybe I'm still looking. Yeah, and it's ironic because, okay, I will go back to... Oh shit! This bullshit is items through time, bro! What? I knew it was items through time. I just... I just forgot about it. Bro! Tá, vamos lá, Vitinho. O esquema é o seguinte. Isso aqui é um randomizer, certo? Wait, I think I healed the witch right away. Okay, now I'm just dumping, but hear me out, hear me out. It's fine that I'm... Dude, I might be in go mode, and I don't know what to do in order to beat the seed without doing fluffy extra shit, right? The seed has to be literally over, and I'm just dumping right now. But yeah, I'm playing a randomizer, which means in the game of Majora's Mask, the way you progress, so there... How the fuck do I explain this? What the fuck, man? So when you progress through the game, you get a lot of items, right? For example, you have the bow, which when you get the bow and arrow, right? You get to do a new thing, and then you get the transformation masks, which let you do more things, right? For example, all you have when you start the game is Deku Mask, the one that you're wearing right now, and like magic, and you can buy the bomb bag, right? And then it's like, oi dickhead, just go beat the game. Which means you go to Swamp, and in Swamp, you have a little bit of a lore when it comes to the monkey and the Deku Princess, which is where I am right now. And then you get to Woodfall Temple, and then you get the bow, and then you beat the temple. When you get the bow, now you can go to the northern region. And when you go to the northern region, it's like... Oh my god, there are problems happening here, you have to save everyone. Which means you get the Goron Mask, which is one I don't have right now. You enter Snowhead Temple, and then you have a fire arrow. And after that, you can get upon a song, unlocks the other half of the map, you get more stuff. I hope my... So, yeah, you're just beating the game, getting a bunch of items. Each one of them lets you progress, right? In a randomizer, everything is shuffled. So... Oh my... what the fuck, man? I'm gonna get caught. So because everything is shuffled around, you might get a playthrough where... The first major item you get is not Deku Mask. The Deku Mask might be one of your last items. You know, one of the regions that might be the last one for you to beat the game might be your first. Because the items are shuffled around, and not only on the places where you get them, but on the map there are several chests scattered around. You can do mini games and get prizes for doing them, right? The items are gonna be shuffled around, essentially in all of those places. Completely differently from if you would try to beat the game in its original state, right? So essentially, you load up a seed after generating it on your computer, and it's like, yeah, beat the game. Just find where everything is and beat the game. So what I use is called a tracker, an item tracker. And on the two first rows, so I have here the 4 remains, which is what defeating a boss gets you. You have the 4 remains, which is like, you know, the treasure the main boss gives you. And you have the songs. The songs are important in their own way, but below that, I have 2 rows of items, which are... They're probably gonna be the items you need to beat the game. This setting is a very different setting. But suppose you're just doing one of the main ones. You are gonna need the bow. You are gonna need the magic. You are gonna need the 3 elemental arrows. The hook shot. The 3 main transformation masks. And a few other things. So this is where I'm keeping track of, essentially. Alright, so I got one song here. Just gonna get back here. Hope that I get Goron Mask. So yeah, I'm keeping track of everything because you're gonna get every single item pretty much differently every single time, so I need to keep track of things. Sim, exato. E aí aquela coisa, também tem um sistema de dicas, né? Por exemplo, nessa setting que eu tô aqui, vão ter 4 lugares que... Tipo, tem umas pedras no jogo que são especiais, que são as Gossip Stones. Elas meio que não tem elas não têm quase objetivo nenhum no jogo principal. Elas, tipo... Só que aí nos randomizers, tradicionalmente, você fala com essas pedras, né, com as Gossip Stones, e aí ele vai falar, ah, tal lugar vai ter item importante, tal lugar não tem porra nenhuma, sabe? Não, infelizmente isso não é o PC Port, tem o... Infelizmente tem aquele que é speedrunner, sabe? Ainda, então a gente tem que usar blá blá blá, emuladores, você tá ligado como é que é, né? Só que não necessariamente emuladores com, ai, minha precisão, sabe? Isso aqui, por exemplo, é um emulador de GameCube, que roda a versão Virtual Console do jogo, e eu posso colocar o overclocking em 115%. E aí também o pessoal, tem gente que usa o Project 64, não sei porquê, né? Aquele emulador é horrível. Tem gente que usa o RetroArch, que também não sei porquê, aquele emulador é horrível. Mas ia ser da hora ter uma competição com o PC Port. Isso é outro rabbit hole, né, velho? Mas, por exemplo, o que tá me faltando agora é que eu falei, essa set é um pouco diferente. Essa set eu preciso só de 3 desses aqui. E pode ser quaisquer 3. Primeira vez que eu jogo uma setting desse tipo também. E aí o que acontece? As músicas do jogo, você usa elas pra abrir os templos, né? Porque é o game design, resumindo, né? Com esse layout aqui, se eu puder acessar... Hold on, what the fuck? Se eu pudesse acessar o templo... Tipo, eu tenho uma música aqui, que é a vermelhinha, certo? Essa vermelhinha é o templo do Goron, que é a máscara do rechonchudão aqui, né? Infelizmente eu preciso do Goron pra acessar esse templo, então eu não posso ir lá. Mas se eu pudesse ir nos 3 outros, através das músicas, eu bateria o jogo. Então, pelo menos isso tá me faltando ainda. Sim, é 20 FPS. Ah, você olhou no contador, né? Dentro do jogo, o Ocarina of Time e o Majora são 20 FPS. É muito esquisito. Por exemplo, aqui vai ter uma música. Se for um templo que eu possa entrar, eu vou entrar... Puta que pariu, mano. Se for um templo que eu possa entrar, eu vou lá. É Stone Tower Temple. Fuck, eu preciso de água. Cacete, vai se fuder. Por que estão me ligando? E aí tem uns certos conceitos. Por exemplo, no que eu tô tentando bater a Seed, idealmente é bom eu alinhar o que eu tô fazendo com o ato de bater o jogo, né? Que é o que a gente chama de fazer progressão. Então, por exemplo, como eu preciso bater os templos, nesse caso 3, mas geralmente são 4, se eu for procurar itens dentro de um templo, né, que eu tenho que bater, aí é um caso ideal, né? Então por isso aqui, eu tenho alguns lugares, certos lugares abertos no mapa, mas... E outra coisa, quando você bate o primeiro... Tem uma mecânica que quando você bate o primeiro templo do jogo, você ganha uma música. Que no jogo Vanilla é a música que você toca na torre, né? Pra poder ir pra lua, não sei o quê. Mas aqui no caso é randomizado, né? Então o primeiro templo que você bate tem importância de você receber a música. Então é tipo... É um toma lá da cá aqui, né? A play. Infelizmente eu vou... O boss desse jogo o boss desse templo vai ser um pouco lento de bater. Por causa do meu set de itens aqui. Tá, não me ligaram mais. É nóis. Yo, Brigo, I don't know if you're still here. I just remembered the subject, right? That you mentioned. You mentioned Big Bang Theory, right? I do have a fair share of opinions about that. So because now I just ran out of subjects. Oh fuck! I always forget you need that thing equipped. Man, Big Bang Theory is very interesting because it's like, what would be my amalgam of opinions? It's like a series that used to be good, and then it became not good, but it still retained the fucking... Oh my god, bro, geek humor like Sheldon, bro, like, huh? And one of the reasons is because obviously the series had success, so it ended up being milked way more than it should have been. Another series, I mean, there are a lot of series that suffer from that, a lot. But one of them that comes to mind is 2.5 Men, which is from kind of the same batch, right? Of those Warner series from back in the day, right? And I legitimately thought it did have like around 3 good seasons or so. But then it just became fucking glorp, right? Fucking, I don't know, next episode, what silly thing is Sheldon gonna do this time? And then we're gonna do like, ha ha ha, Sheldon, ha ha. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, come, yeah, I don't hit that in a run, but what the fuck, man? I am being so humiliated right now. Alright, new try. Oh my fucking... Dude, really? I need to retire. I need to retire so badly. Alright! New attempt! Oh my god, it only took like fucking 5 tries for the easiest, most bread and butter trick of this entire temple. Yeah, you have that too, as well, of the you know... It's just like... So, I mean, obviously, a lot of these sitcoms just... Like, obviously 90% of the episodes are pure filler. And they're just gonna stick to the formula, but... You can make at least a small differential. Or you can go, ha ha ha, Sheldon this, ha ha ha, you know, being autistic or whatever, every single time at one point, and yeah, it just goes south. So yeah, I think I would still put it on the unfortunate pile. Whoa, bro, this is Bullet Boy! I forgot this is junked. This is a fucking... These are Blitz temples. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Let's touch it, right? The thing is, Big Bang Theory... Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, I clearly cannot play while talking about Big Bang Theory, right? Maybe it's a good sign. Oh, come on! How did I get offset to the front? Finally. So, if you want to test a person's not IQ, but you know, extreme common sense of a functioning individual. You can pick this subject, which is... Fuck, I forgot how to formulate the phrase. Stone Tower Temple is messing me up, man. Obviously, that's what is happening, of course, right? Big Bang Theory is not Big Bang Theory is not a comedy series about geeks or about geek stuff or, you know, scientific nerdy stuff, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Which is kind of stupid because all of it falls under the same bucket. It's kind of stupid that it does. That the series make it do that. Big Bang Theory is a quote-unquote comedy series that involves geeks slash scientists or whatever the way they're portraying them. You understand the difference, right? So it is a generic generic ass comedy that just so happen that the main characters are, oh bro, they're just working fucking California tech or whatever, right? And they apparently like superheroes in Star Wars because that's the first thing you see when you Google, you know, geek subjects. And you know they also like fucking dungeon, you know, table RPGs and Nintendo because of course when you Google geeks and nerds, that's what comes up, right? That's the main difference. So if you see someone going, bro, but the scientific jokes, the nerdy jokes, you don't just get it, man. It's like they're just placeholders. They're just dumbass placeholders. That's what it is, you know. That's the main red pill about that series. Because if you look at the series, I mean, how do I explain this further? So it's not, they're not exactly interchangeable, but it's almost as if the characters are interchangeable, and you know the subjects or whatever. Right, I missed one of the ice arrow shots, right? Like, you get these jokes that involve, I don't know, blah 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 atoms, or blah blah blah, you know, Star Trek, what's the name of the guy? It's not Grok, right? I don't know. Star Trek this, slash joke, molecules slash joke. Like, that's what they are. They're just placeholders. My God, I don't want to talk about Big Bang Theory while doing Stone Tower Temple ever again. And as I finish this, I'm back to fishing, right? I saw one fucking big chest in Stone Tower Temple. I wonder if I should just go there. Oh, I mean, I don't have to right now. Alright, so from here, I mean, whatever I get first, if I get Goron Mask, I beat the game. If I get the what's-his-face mask, I mean, Mirror Shield, no, not even that, fuck. I hope I get Goron Mask, because then I can just beat the Seed, right? Because the other option is like, get Sonata. How do you get Sonata? One way involves the Fire Arrow, the other way involves the Goron Mask, so hooray. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's also this thing too. I don't think it's too relevant, but like, yeah, this effect of, oh, you know, they literally Googled some fucking joke involved, like I said, atoms, right? What am I doing? So this is wait, I don't have to use the bow for the boss key here, right? So I already took the wrong route, but it's fine. I also forgot something else. I forgot that I should gun Knight 3 here right away. Because if I get Goron Mask... Wait a second, no, I need two items regardless, right? Oh, I always need Fire Arrow here. What am I thinking? Doesn't matter. I'm setting up time anyway, and now I need to write down like a billion things. Fuck, I left some fucking dumb shit now. What was I talking about? I mean, yeah, there's the effect that, you know... I'm gonna have to bring this fucking thing anyway, because it's either that or getting to the other room. Yeah, exactly, you know? I learned about the Doppler effect in school, and oh my god, this is so awful. And when I saw that episode with the t-shirt, I was like, I still don't get it. I mean, it's like, whatever. I guess you could put that on the mildly annoying consequences of the Big Bang Theory. Because like I said, I think it went from having 3 seasons that I thought were solid, around 3, you know? And then you have the other seasons, but people still kept watching. Kept watching, thinking, oh my god, this is amazing, right? So, Woodfall Temple is foolish. Oh my god. Dude, I don't want to play this thing anymore. Fucking cash. Oh my god, I am so zoned out. Fucking... I'm gonna pretend that I never played the seed, by the way. So what do I have left? Mini games, go inside Pirate's Fortress and hopefully win. Oh my, I did not realize this was foolish. I mean, I didn't literally read on my tracker that it was foolish. Fucking hell. Oh my god. E aí, Xande, by the way, valeu? Top Tier Legend, exato. Por isso que eu acabei de fazer 2 checks longos que meu tracker já dizia que eles não iam ter nada. É nóis, velho. But yeah, it had a few seasons that I thought were solid. And then it got a little bit, it got kind of trashy. But people still kept watching. And kept thinking it wasn't trashy. So the annoying consequences are just like that, you know. The writer team did half a consultation about the, you know, whatever geek, you know, science adjacent jokes we can find, put those in. And also, what's it called? And then people are like, bro, I know science. I laughed at that, you know. I mean, bro, right? You know, some joke involving... I remember the dickhead's name. It's Spock, right? Fucking Spock. Bro, I like, you know, Star Trek. Like, Spock, bro. And then he does the hand sign, and it's like so awesome. What the fuck? Where am I going with this again? I should invert, right? Because I need to do fucking Deku Palace or some shit. No, Deku Playground. Dude, I am so zoned out of this scene. I am so zoned out. I don't even know. Ay, man. I don't even know why I'm laughing like this too. I think it's refreshing that I can fucking play a seed dragging my ass, and it's not like I'm playing well anyway. You know, I'm dragging my ass and I am justifiably playing like shit. But it's like, I'm not playing a qualifier seed. I don't need to enforce my mega high standard rules. I can just not give a shit and talk about some fucking mid-ass series from the 2000s, right? Yeah, the default is always with the Magnum Dong, right? Because at the end of the day, it just hurts people. Wink, wink. Thanks, by the way, Shanji. I love being showered with compliments. It's kind of nice when this location takes like 2 seconds to clear, right? But yeah, all in all, Big Bang Theory, pretty much like that. And yeah, it generated the phenomenon of the... I'm gonna just describe it in some way. It's not gonna be that correct, but you know, this sort of mainstreamization of the fucking the pigeonholed geek or whatever, right? When it's like, oh bro, science, and then Star Wars, and then superhero T-shirt. That's annoying too. Would be less annoying if the series was actually good. At the end of the day, you gotta go to the casino, put it all in black, open the fucking Solana webpage, invest on the first piece of shit you find there, drink on the daytime, what else? That's what life is all about, right? Not wearing Superman t-shirts, Green Lantern t-shirts. You know, go to the pharmacy, buy some Magnum condoms, if you have a Magnum Dongs. Magnum Dong. If you don't have a Magnum Dong, I mean... Give up! Just kidding. I just realized, by the way, if I get Goron Mask, I kind of just win, right? It's way too unlikely that I don't. Bro, what the... Alright, I'm looking at my bottom of the bottom of the barrel of my available checks, and I'm gonna tell you, everyone, it's not a good sight. It's not good, fam. It's really, really not good. Yeah, it's... I do feel a little bit annoyed by it, but... Yeah, yeah, 100%. All that shit is fucking cringe. What else? Like, I haven't thought of it. I don't know, the whole pseudo mainstream geekification, it's... Okay, I need to do Deku Playground, right? And I want to talk about this shit, but you see how it's difficult, right? But it's gonna go well. I am doing a check that is not foolish. That's... Oh my god, I have to wait an entire cycle, right? Okay, I'm gonna put out a fucking... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna wait. Oh my god. I wasn't even talking and I still missed the easiest shit ever. Because the thing is, I'm trying to get to a point where, you know, the mainstream geekification is annoying because, you know, I mean, you see someone doing some nerd ass shit, and one of the things people, you know, might be conditioned to think is that, oh, he likes this one thing, so he kind of likes all these other things, and it's all kind of similar, you know. When it's like not. And the thing is, I don't like to be considered. I had a fucking Keaton quiz to do and I didn't fucking do it. And the irony is that I kind of don't wish to be put in the same bucket as any of that. So it's like, oh, you know, imagine someone think, oh, you kind of like those video game things, you must like Axe, and I'm like, you know, it would be like, no. And then, dude, I don't want to, hold on, I'm gonna pause because I'm just gonna take a break, right? And the thing is, I don't really want to be associated with any of this thing. For example, I DJ in Majora's Mask Randomizer way too much, right? Do I have some kind of, you know, identification with it, or the sense of being a part of a group of you know, when it comes to the hobby? I honestly think just no, right? I kind of liked it. I kind of like playing it. I like the conversation with a few of the people who also play it. But you know, you understand it, right? I'm not like the geek Superman version of fucking Majora's Mask or even speedrunning or anything. And the thing is, your life, your mental health gets so much better when you start disassociating with this kind of bullshit, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like fucking gaming, right? It's fucking entertainment. You play this shit, you pass a few hours, because, you know, it's either that or I don't know, fucking watching a movie or some shit. I don't know, you know. And nowadays, the perception is that there's this bucket, or there are these buckets, right? With the whole having a hobby, having an interest, or several of them, and being put in, you know, being put into this identification bucket, right? I don't know if I'm being clear in what I'm saying. It's all the fault of the Magnum Dong, by the way. And then, you know, you have these associations, and it's just, I don't know what's the conclusion. It's just mildly annoying. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna be really real here. I'm just gonna finish this seed. I'm not gonna give a shit about routing or anything like that. I just canceled myself out of Keaton Quiz because of no reason, because I clicked the other mask. I'm just gonna go around and do checks looking for a Goron or Fire Arrow. And then I'm just gonna fucking beat the seed already. I don't know, it's like, of course there's a generic do what you want to do, but like this pigeonholing, right? And being too much attached to the point where it's almost like a personality trait. These things are. I don't like I don't like the normalization of these things. I gotta be really honest. I feel like you know, most of the time it's unhealthy. It can get toxic, you know. Just from speaking this just from the experience standpoint, you know. And where I'm getting at is that Big Bang Theory might have been one of the cultural phenomenons that, you know, normalize these things maybe way too much. And then you get to, like, you know, you get to other things like Twitch and the allure of becoming a streamer and the esports, and think you're gonna play video games for thousands and thousands of dollars. Oh my god, what the fuck? The mailbox, right? Just gonna fucking pinnacle rock or whatever. I hope it's clear where my point of view is coming from, right? I don't want to fucking shame, you know, anyone or whatever. Like, I don't know, if you deeply like something and you get super attached to it, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do, right? Who gives a shit. But the thing is, like, I'm gonna get an honest heart-to-heart here. And like I said, I don't want to put anyone down, whatever, blah blah blah. But man, it's the reality is that the whole, you know, playing too much video games. Oh my, yeah, I know what I'm doing, right? What the fuck? I clearly don't know where the fishes are. You know, maybe playing too much video games or getting way too into these these fictional universes and getting attached and, like, knowing a bunch of stuff and consuming all the stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be straight. It's like, this used to be loser shit, and then it got more mainstreamized, and it's at least good that you... So, one thing that is bad, because someone, you know, is more attached to those sort of geeky things, on the lack of better terms, like, you shouldn't be fully shamed for that. You shouldn't, right? That's just... It's just not nice to do that to a human being, right? And on one thing, I think it's a good thing that the culture moved a little bit away from that. But the truth is, after all these years of the normalization and the, you know, gaming in the mainstream, you know, super, you know, fictional worlds in the pop culture, the end of it is that it's all loser shit. There's no way around it. It just is. And the thing is, it's fine. It's fine that this is all loser shit. But in my opinion, trying to beat around the bush on that, you know, denying it too much, or saying no, but if you look at it, you know, Marvel universe this, DC universe that, and I don't know, Twitch, esports, blah blah. Like, if you go too much into it, that's not healthy, you know. You get all these industries that are fucking broke, either monetarily or morally or creatively bankrupt, producing slop, and the whole esports industry that is, you know, it went from fucking venture capital to China, and now ironic, right? The Saudi oil money just making these things hang on by a thread. And it's all a fucking castle of cards. And it's just not something healthy, you know? To get attached to these things or get too involved, right? And yeah, you know, somehow all of that led back to Big Bang Theory. That's I don't know, maybe the whole point or whatever. And you know what it all comes back to. For example, I'm playing Majora's Mask Randomizer. I am an absolute sweaty in this thing. Like, there's no way around it, right? Obviously, I don't do this full time, And I actually don't, I surprisingly don't degen it that hard. I go through periods, right? I took pretty much the entire half of the year. I said, I'm just not even gonna do mystery. I'm not even gonna learn it, because I need to just fucking shut it off, right? And like, am I gonna put myself, I said it's all loser shit. Am I gonna put myself down because of it? Obviously not. And I do have a good time doing it. But, you know, but at the same time, they're like zero expectations. And I don't have a sense of, you know, this is not a sense of identity for me either, you know? I don't know what's the point of what I'm getting at. And like, and you know, as you mentioned, like, you know, live and let live and all of that. But I still feel like it's dangerous, in my very, very honest opinion. I feel like it's a slippery slope, and it's dangerous to get like attached and etc. Dude, I've been licking my fucking lips for someone called what's Ariano CS or Ariano FCS or something. You know, my man Ariano. Is this ranch now? I can't fucking tell. Okay, so I isolated the fucking witch item and the fucking picture and shit. Because what? Because I'm a dumbass, obviously. So I'm gonna go back. Dude, this entire seed is not an example of anything. I might just delete the fucking VOD, because... So yeah, Ariano CS, Ariano FCS. I don't know what the fuck the last letters of his nickname are on Twitch. But we talk about these types of things, of the fugazi industry of esports. You know, we have some fun when it comes to that. Mainly Counter-Strike. But I recently saw that EVO was acquired by essentially Saudi Arabia. I mean, you know, Qiddiya, I guess, that is heavily, you know, pretty much heavily funded by the PIF, the Public Investment Fund from Saudi Arabia. And I mean, I don't want to say anything, but you know, fighting game community, you know, obviously it's gonna have a, you know, diverse crowd and whatnot. And you know, look who is funding it now. And I saw people sharing the Sonic Fox commenting. That was like, I'm sorry, but the commentary was pretty much, I'm taking the bag, here's a bunch of rationalizations. Like every single time Saudi happens to every single competition entertainment media. I went Ariano around so we could talk about it. And I mean, it is what it is, right? You know, it's, I guess. No, I mean that dude, that guy tweets so fucking much. But like, I think like Richard Lewis and Thorin, though, you know, esports people, they share it, and he was like, you know, dude, honestly, dude, it doesn't fly through my bullshitometer. I'm really sorry, but it doesn't. Wait, I didn't even get the fucking gift from healing the witch, right? I don't think I got it. Dude, okay, the seed is so fucking over. I'm using that excuse to talk about sports washing, I guess. And people were mentioning how he announced a boycott on EVO years ago because, like, the owner had, you know, sexual assault accusations / confirmations or whatever. And then about the Saudi acquisition of EVO, I don't know. I saw people talking about how they own like 2 other tournament series or whatever. Doesn't matter. But like he posted some commentary. I mean, dude, it was a lot of bullshit. It was like, you know, they want me to what was the word? Not like silence myself or, you know, hide myself or whatever, but I'm gonna go, I'm still gonna go there, you know, represent. And it's like, bitch, it's like, that's not how it works. Because one of the arguments that people have been giving about sports washing, and it's like, this commentary is very recurring. Wait, is the witch gonna be there? Because I need the... I don't care about this fucking seat anymore. I really don't. I honestly, I don't. One of the commentary that people give that is absolute copium is that, see, the oil guys, they're not gonna buy everything and make us adapt to our values for them. They're gonna buy everything and then we're gonna show them our values, you know? You know, it's... I mean, so we're doing something good by taking the oil bag, right? The human rights violations bag. See, it's all, you know, you guys don't understand it. But I mean... needless to say, it never works like that. There's only one of the parties who bends the knee. And it's not the one receiving the money. It doesn't work like, you know... in the other occasion where you bend the knee to get money. It's such fucking bullshit, it's hilarious. Wait a second, stockpot in... Wait, this bow is fucking 1 star, right? Yeah, it's such fucking copium. And the gist of it, it's like... Obviously, the conclusion is, all of what I'm saying is just stuff, it's just for the laughs, right? What the fuck am I gonna do? But I enjoy laughing at the hypocrisies and whatnot, you know? The performative stuff. I do laugh at that kind of stuff quite often. And I'm never gonna stop laughing at it. Especially when it comes to those public figures, you know? It's kind of petty, yes, but I do enjoy it. And I saw comments from other people. It's like, where are the Muhammad Alis of nowadays, right? Refuses to go to the Vietnam War. Doesn't matter the consequences, right? Nowadays it's like, oh no, you see, I need to be playing the little video game, right? I guess that's where the circle of the Big Bang Theory completes, right? I need the playing video games career. It's totally sustainable for when I'm like 40, you know? Yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, the whole pill, the whole red pill of, at the end of the day, this is all loser shit. The way I would describe it, right? That's how I'm describing. If you wanna, you know, find some other fancy words that don't involve the L word, right? At the end of the day, it's all for the peace of mind that we're playing some games, we're getting some entertainment, sometimes we're getting some competitive value, and it's fine. And that's all there is to it, you know. There's no like bigger thing, you know? And like when you get on the trap of the bigger thing, that's where, you know, getting too attached comes from, the unhealthiness of it all. And when you go professional, you think it's gonna be I'm gonna be doing this for thousands of cash forever. And then all of a sudden, oops, we need a bunch of venture capitalists to inject everything and ruin all the esports teams. If you want to search something really funny, search what happened to Evil Geniuses, the esports team. That was fun. The fucking idiot they put on the leadership role, having multiple teams. and you know, mentally, not mentally torturing, but maybe close to it. You know, socially inept guys who are just playing buttons and are still on the phases of growing up. Those are really fun things. And then when the venture capital money runs out, you're gonna do what? You're gonna ask for more from China. Oops, Saudi happens. See, guys, I'm all about, you know, the rights and all, but see, guys, I'm about to get a really fat fucking bag, and you know the stonings and the way they treat, you know, the migrant workers, you know, the 10 passports. It's like not a big deal. And the women drive now. The women drive now. See, guys, I just that's the final destination from not realizing it's all loser shit early on, you know. That's kind of the moral of the story, the way I see it. And like I said, it's all good. I'm giving it the loser connotation. Obviously, it doesn't sound good, but that's where the peace of mind comes from. That's where that's when you feel free, you know? I'm healing this chick and I'm like, I have Secret Shrine all along. Wait, I had Ikana. Okay, I'm not finishing this, cause I'm barely focusing on the seed. I do not care in the slightest, being really honest. I'm just gonna look at the race room and see what happened. What the fuck? They both DNF'd? Okay, alright, find another bullshit subject to talk about. Cause I don't know, I don't feel satisfied by knowing they both DNF'd. I'm not satisfied, man. I forgot I had fucking stone. I have Stone Tower Temple 1 big chest, right? By the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like going on to tangents, even though my opinion is obviously totally fucking irrelevant. I like going on tangents, but it doesn't mean I have to fucking throw away an entire seed for everyone else who is watching. That's low class. That's not what someone with Magnum dongs buying Magnum condoms would do. That's not it, you know. That's not it. So I feel I am really sorry for the single digits amount of people who are watching right now. I'm really sorry, man. Thanks, I guess. Ay. I don't know, it's just like, I mean, can you tell I might be a little bit bitter by the whole thing, but it's like, I don't know, man. I remember back when the whole Twitch thing and GDQ was sort of new, and you know, we were playing GoldenEye and shit, and it was like, man, you know, this, you know, speed running, it's like awesome, you know. Imagine if it was just, if you just gave it a viable alternative, you know, because we go fast and it's cool, you know. Não, isso aqui não é uma race, tem uma... Foi jogada uma race e eu peguei a mesma seed pra jogar. E nessa race que ocorreu ontem, os dois caras forfeitaram. Mas eu não tô correndo contra ninguém, não. Oh, by the way, I should do this, right? I guess. Eles forfeitaram com 1h49. Porque essencialmente eu tô precisando da Goron Mask aqui. Tem alguns jeitos diferentes de eu terminar a seed, mas meio que resumindo eu preciso da Goron Mask. Que é a do... A do Gordola aqui que eu falei, né? Desse aqui. Do lado do lado do vampiro e do lado do erva daninha mask aqui. But yeah, I was like there when the whole speedrunning thing was growing. And imagine it, dude, Counter-Strike CSGO was launched in like fucking 20... Oh my god, I got played. Dude, CSGO is like 2012. And 2013, 2014 is like the live esports scene. You know, it was starting to... It was kind of getting more serious, you know? I think it's around then. Obviously, there were... Obviously, the LAN tournaments, it's like nothing new. Paid LAN tournaments. And arguably, there are like periods in the 2000s and shit where this shit was really popular. I was a small boy. I was like a fucking pre-teen. Pasting HLTV links to find Kogu from MIBR play matches. It was dog shit, by the way. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it looks like I'm giving it a bad connotation, but I feel like it's kind of needed too, you know, so that you ground yourself more in reality, right? But you see that overall, it's from a good place. Oh my god, that was sexy, right? And like I said, ideally in 22X, I don't want anyone who is like, I kind of like playing a game, you know? Oh my god, what this? No, this is foolish. Thank God. You know, TLDR. I don't want kids to get like bullied and shit. But we are so past that the opposite is true. It's like, I don't know, you have these fucking Fortnite kids or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Probably not studying. Stay in school, don't use drugs, kids. Alright, I'm gonna heal the witch as like the last thing. It's not gonna be on healing the witch because both of them would have finished. But it might be stun tower temple. But you know, the reverse is kind of trash. It's like giving the perception that it's like, you know, like I said, all these like, you know, oh my god, I'm so into the fucking Star Wars and DC Marvel universes and, you know, gaming competition. It's like so cool. It's like slow down. It's all of this is entertainment at the end of the day. It's like we do for funsies and it's a good time and that's like it. Like, you know, slow down. That's one of the main points, you know. Yo, what's up, Daza? By the way, I just threw this shit on the trash, so don't expect anything from it. But the two guys who raced it and I'm asyncing the seed, apparently it was worse, so we are here. I think the Igor room chest was beefy too. I've been just ranting. I mean, just so you don't expect amazing gameplay, I'm playing a setting that I'm not even gonna play competitively anyway. How did they not finish this? Okay, I'm gonna do insurance checks from here. I'm gonna metagame and say that both Goron songs are gonna be junk. It's gonna be like healing for FD or something. Yo, what's up, Edge? Yeah, exactly, but it's kind of interesting because that's not even that's not even the core of what's bad, right? If you really think about it. Or maybe it is indirectly, because what is the fucking stupid ass fucking toxic bullshit in games nowadays? It's the microtransactions, it's the fucking battle passes, right? All of this dumbass bullshit, right? But can you tell it kind of comes from sort of abusing the sweaties, right? Because what the fuck? Okay, this is funny. I assume I have Go from the songs. Wait, hold on. No, no, I have to check this thing out first, right? It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because yeah, it doesn't matter. Cause yeah, is it a stretch to think that the whole battle pass is maybe not microtransactions because microtransactions are because players want to look at porn, right? That's why microtransactions exist. It's because players want to play a game and look at porn, right? Or I don't even know. It's like it obviously comes from gamers wanting to look at porn when they play games, and then the next thing you know, you want like a fucking purple and blue M4A1 for Counter-Strike, right? How is that related to porn? I don't know. Maybe it is somehow. Probably. But I think the connections are there, you know? I think the connections are there. It all comes from the glamorization of, you know, geeky slash nerdy shit. Still don't like these terms, by the way. You know, it all circles back to all of that, and eventually Big Bang Theory, because it was the initial subject. Alright, how did I not finish this? Just go big chest, Stone Tower Temple and win, right? In your third big chest, you get the win. I mean second. How did it not finish? I don't understand it. Wait, what happened? Why did they all quit? The fuck, man? Yeah, exactly. Dude, bro, you know what? Bojo and Tony totally were having the same conversation as us. They were totally talking about Big Bang Theory. That's why they forfeited. 100%, there's no way, right? And that's our perfect circle. That's how it ties back to this very seed. There's literally no way ever I am wrong here. There's no way I can be wrong. No way. It's just the truth, right? They totally talked about the Magnum Dong. They totally did. They talked about the Magnum Dong. They talked about sports washing. Yeah, exactly. It's like Big Bang Theory, Sphere 5, next check. Oh my fucking god, come on, don't throw. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna make a challenge. I'm gonna keep talking throughout this entire fucking temple. And I'm gonna try to play well, okay? Deza, if you're here, this is a massive challenge. Which, by the way, Deza, you are playing Medallion Stone Tribulations on Ocarina of Time, right? That is such a good category. I am gonna keep talking about it and totally not miss this jump and this arrow pull. Oh my god, I just did. Hold on. Fuck! It's not yeah, Big Bang Theory is like Sphere 5. The next check is Sphere 18 because of the tangent. You know, like they go because of the Dennis Reynolds goes because of the implication. This here is because of the tangent. Told you I was gonna hit this. Oh my god. You know, are we gonna re-enter Stone Tower Temple with 2 big chests showing in order to try and beat the seed? No, we are not. Because of the tangent, you know, because of the tangent. Because I need 30 more minutes to talk about how Big Bang Theory is not a good show anymore. I mean, it's not a good show because it's over. You know, it's kind of saying Ayrton Senna is not a good driver anymore because no, 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 not joking about this, not joking. Oh shit, you're gonna go to vacation, not play brackets? What the fuck, man? How long is your vacation gonna last? Like 2 months? Bro, come on. Dude, I think I went on vacation when one of the tournaments started. It's like fucking... Exactly, Piquet is alive. Just like I am finishing the seed and not the two other guys who played it, right? Triple champion. I only have 2 crowns so far. One of them is from a side tournament, but who's counting? And I don't plan on dying anytime soon. I'm not leaving. I'm not going to I'm not racing in Imola anytime soon either. So that's good. Wait, okay, that's not needed. God, this run is so terrible. This run's so ass. No, but hold on. How long is your vacation gonna be? No, seriously. How long your vacation is gonna be? Cause seriously, there was one tournament. I think it literally started, and I'm like, I'm gonna need 2 weeks. And then after that, I mean, I just pumped out matches. So I mean, something similar happened. It might. I don't know if it was on the first. Anyway, 8-6. Dude, I mean, I don't know. Like, ask more. I don't know. Have to talk to Shen or something? I don't know, man. I would let you participate. Oh, fuck. This is not the setup. Alright. Yeah, Vichy. And I don't know, like, cause the turnout is already, you know, not good. And I don't know. I don't want to say the turnout is bad, therefore you should be able to play. But I mean, I am saying that, right? I don't think the turnout is bad either. It's just much shallower than usual, of course. I don't know, man. I think they should let you play. I think they should let you play. I think they should let you play under the clause of, oi, dickhead. After these 2 weeks, please turbo schedule like a maniac. I think that should be the clause. I don't know, man. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So the 8th is gonna be, like, as the tournament starts, right? Isn't it gonna be, like, Wednesday? Or did I, like, half read a message or something? Oh, I'm in the bottom. Shit. Dude, I don't know what happened to these guys. Why did they quit the seed, man? Why the fuck did they quit? Why the fuck would you quit on that seed? Why the fuck wouldn't you go to that temple? So I gotta be honest about this setting. It's interesting. The seed would have been sort of fast if I didn't if I didn't throw it completely. If I just didn't throw the seed, it would have been quite nice. So extra checks. I would have still done woods, right? Let me refill. I would have still done woods, right? Woods into healing the witch, which I didn't even do, by the way. I like half-assed, and I was talking about Big Bang Theory, naturally. But yeah, it would have been woods into Deku stuff. I'm pointing by my finger, by the way, you can see it. It would have been woods into Deku stuff. Stone Tower Temple. And then obviously you don't do Foolish Woodfall Temple. Who the fuck would do Foolish Woodfall Temple, right? Only someone who believes esports is a great thing would do Woodfall Temple Foolish in the seed, right? What kind of piece... you get it. So instead of doing Woodfall Temple Foolish, just go into Stone Tower Temple back, and you win. You literally win. How the fuck do you not, right? I don't get it. I don't get why they forfeited 1 hour 43. I don't know. They didn't send any message on the race time or Discord or whatever. But I feel like this seed is not necessarily an example of the setting, because I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking bottlenecked to my eyeballs until I found fucking the bow in fucking Ikana of all things, which wasn't even the necessary first bow. Wait a second, was it? Wait, what's the item in stockpot in? Because for now it's totally the bow. It's the ocean title deed for the bow. I can't tell what is the other one. If it's fire arrow, the hint system is very interesting. Wait, can it be the fire arrow? Because you... I mean, it has... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Hold on. I understand. I understand the logic. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, bitch. Come on. It's because there's no way to beat 3 temples without a logical fire arrow, right? Obviously, dumbass. Because if you beat both, obviously it's a trivial. But you can beat one or the other. Alright, watch this. No, 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 no! You only one medal! No, man, I'm missing only one! Don't kill me! Time! So yeah, it's totally gonna be the fire arrow because you can't beat the seed without it. You have to choose either Snowhead or Georg Temple. Obviously I didn't use it because I have, you know, I played this game at least once. And you can skip fire arrow inside of Great Bay Temple. But let's look at the spoiler log because I think it's gonna be an All Knight's Mask for the other thing. Yo, what's up, Osuna? Thanks for the GGs. I don't want to sound like a downer or anything, but like I said, this run was so bad. I beat Foolish Woodfall Temple, and then I was way more interested in the conversation rather than paying attention to the seed. But at the end of the day, it was Stone Tower Temple, big chest / win. I don't know, maybe I don't want to be that guy, but maybe take a half hour off of this or something. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the... Alright, so Path to Snowhead Grotto has the room key. And the guest room chest is fire arrow. So yeah, it would be like this, get the key, and then bam. Because this bow is not the first bow. It's not a mandatory first bow. Because the Woods chick gave you another bow. I only found that out at like 1 hour 50 on the timer, but that's not important. So yeah, bow upgrade, 1 single star on the Ikana Canyon scrub trade. That's interesting. So okay, so let's use the brain for a bit here. Let's use the brain. Let's brain it up. So I need 3 remains, right? And I'm about to write my fanfic over here, right? So what is the absolute minimum I need to beat 3 of these temples literally every single time without any exception? I'm gonna need a bow, obviously. And I mean 3 of the temples require magic, so I need the magic. So if I beat this one, Woodfall and Stone Tower, I have to choose between Snowhead or Georg Tower Temple. So between Snowhead and Georg Tower Temple, I must use Fire Arrow for one of them. So Fire Arrow is included. By the same reasoning, if I beat these 2, Odoa Bay Temple and fucking Gold Dust Temple, these 2 also need both logical Ice Arrows. So Ice Arrow is gonna be required. By the same token, it's gonna be hook shot for one of these, right? Wait, you mean on this seed? In this seed, I dodged the Fire Arrow. Like I said, you got Goron Mask, and to logically beat Great Bay or Snowhead in the seed, that was my situation, right? And I just got Garon. What did I just say? I didn't have... So, this was the thing, right? I was like this. No, Ice Arrow is not dodgeable, but Light Arrow is. So, Light Arrow is only useful for Twin Mode Arena Temple, right? So yeah, Light Arrow, oof, totally dodgeable. And then there's the rest of the pack. So the rest of the pack is gonna be like, you know, these 3 or exclude 1, and then there's the songs, of course. And, you know, you could get into like a minimum common denominator situation here, or whatever the fuck. Maybe the logic does that for you, and you have to decipher or whatever. But yeah, you're gonna have a situational combination of all of these checks here, and sometimes Light Arrow required, possibly. So yeah, but the undodgeable crowd, I think it's just plain and simple this one. Yo, what's up, Spencer? I never played Majora's Mask 3D, actually. I heard that, you know, the boss fights are completely different, and like an eye opens up, and you have to like smash the eye or whatever. I'm not into smashing, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to smash. So, what is the conclusion of this? Take Saudi oil money. Drink in the daytime. Go to the casino, put it all on black. Buy every single Solana coin, and what else? I don't know. I was gonna say cyanide is gonna... No. It's... goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you here. Appreciate the conversation, because I'm sure I'm not gonna be talking shit on a tournament match. So... bring all the subjects when I'm playing these dumb-ass seeds. And I'll see everyone later. Mwah. Bye-bye.